meet you. My name's Oleg. I am a third-year student at Poniatowski High School. I major in chemistry, physics, and maths, of which chemistry is my biggest passion. And as you can see, a topic I will talk a bit about today. Yeah, it all started as a kid. I was born into a family of scientists and engineers, and they hooked me up to see learning as an opportunity to arouse curiosity. At home, I was always told to look for a reason behind what I see. And so I did. I did lots of experiments when I was younger, and I still do. I'm all about discovering. I'm an intern at the Warsaw University of Technology Chemistry Department, working with organic chemists in search for new ways to produce compounds useful in cancer treatments. I also want to use my chemical knowledge to protect the environment. Therefore, I conduct research to find green ways to synthesize styrene, the main component of styrofoam. The method we're proposing aims to decrease the temperature required for the reaction from over 600 degrees to just over 100 degrees Celsius. And this will save tons of energy in the process. My experience at the lab is why I am especially excited about visiting Stanford, which is one of the leading research facilities in the world. It's simply a place for innovators, and in that, I think we have a lot in common. I want to see what the work of a Stanford student is like from the inside, and that experience will be a great benefit for me when I'll apply to study there, which is my goal after I graduate. It would be my dream job to work as a chemist at the Stanford Research Institute. They are the best of the best when it comes to anti-cancer drug research. A trip to University of California, UC Berkeley, would be an invaluable learning opportunity as well. Berkeley is especially important for chemists because as many as 16 of the elements at the periodic table were discovered at the Berkeley lab. Both faculties are famous for their chemistry departments and are home to many Nobel Prize laureates. But you may think, what am I going to do with what I will observe and learn during our trip? And that's a great question. First of all, my research is still very much in progress, and I am actively looking for ways to improve. Any suggestions or notes I might get regarding my work would be tremendously helpful. Apart from that, just the contact with the brains behind Nobel Prize-winning inventions, such as CRISPR or click chemistry reactions, would greatly motivate me to continue to study and search for novel solutions in my fields. There's also my favorite aspects. I am looking forward to meeting my peers who, just like me, have a passion for science and learning. I can't wait to see what we could do together. That's why I plan to open an online platform where I will describe in detail what it's like to conduct research and invite others to talk about their unique experiences with learning. I hope to meet other science enthusiasts during our trip and invite them to be a part of my concept. And so in short, that's why I believe I am the perfect candidate for your scholarship. But I have just one last thing to share. When I am not in the lab, I am making music, playing guitar either in my room or with my band. I love it. It helps me stay creative. And there's nothing that makes me happier when I come home exhausted after a tough day in the lab than to just sit back and play for a while. And I think that's all there is to know about me. Thank you. And now I will happily answer your questions.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Aleksander, for your presentation. It was very, 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 very nice to hear about your passion to science and to experiments and to your goals which you are planning to achieve, and that you play music. But can you tell us a little bit more about Aleksander, yeah, as a person. Do you do something for charity, maybe for other people, for your local society? Tell us something more.
Of course, I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Yes, as I mentioned in my application, as I mentioned in my motivational letter, I am an active part of community in my school. I help my peers, my classmates with chemistry because that's what I'm good at. But that's not at all, I'm not limited to that. I like to use what I'm good at to help other people. And we also, in our school, we have a choir and we play charity gigs. I help them and I accompany them and arrange songs for them so that we can raise money for charity.
Okay,
which we've
great.
done multiple times.
Right. Okay, thank you. Great, thank you. So that's all from me.
Thank you, Alek. Yes, the another question is your idea, your recipe for success. If you can give us some advice, what would you tell us? How to
That's a great question. First of all, I am on my way there, so I can say for sure I'm looking for you for receipts for success, and I hope that this trip would show me other ways and in how I can improve. But what's most important to me is just finding my niche, just finding my place where I can connect both my love for music, my love for chemistry, and just my passion to sharing it with others. So I guess if I would be able to connect all the things that I love, then it would be much easier to persevere and go through struggles. And I think that's the path to success, to find a place where you're comfortable, when you love what you do, and if you bring meaning and value to society, then you're going to be rewarded for it.
Okay, you already mentioned that your family just was as a mentor for you. Yeah. And was inspiration. You wrote an essay, more than one mentor. You mentioned a lot of them.
Yes.
So that was interesting. And could you please tell us more about your family as a mentor? What you learned out from them?
Okay. So I've got a few scientists in my family. Both my grandparents are chemists. My uncle teaches at the Warsaw University of Technology in statistics. He's a math doctor. So I guess I remember when we visited their family home in Kazimierz Dolny, he would show me when I was 8 or 9, he would show me simple mathematical proofs, and I was I didn't remember anything. I couldn't understand at all, but I saw the passion that he had for it, that it was more than work for him. And then I started asking my grandparents, my parents, what their studies was like, why they chose it. And I decided it's really meaningful when you can invent something. So they were the main source of inspiration in that sense, that they show me how valuable it is to create something that no one has ever done before, and give it to people, maybe as a drug, maybe as a new way to.
Alek, do you have any guesses or just observations? Why are they so good? What is the source of the whole good things that you discovered in your family?
Could you repeat the question? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the first part.
And we understand that they are scientists and people who just inspire you on this professional. But do you think that there are any other sources of the success that they achieved?
They obviously had to work a lot. And actually my grandparents met at the lab. So they often had to sacrifice like time for meeting with each other to just spend at the lab. But they never lost their passion. They never lost their like vision. And that's why, I mean, obviously it's a cliche to say that you have to be hardworking, but it does show in my family. And I think I learned it from the very beginning, from my childhood. But what I love about them and their way is not only to work hard, which I do, and I think I've proven that by all of the many things I do at the lab, but also to, you know, see the vision, see the meaning, and see the goal.
Thank you. Great. Thanks.
Thank you.
Alex, I'm really impressed by your passion for knowledge and your achievements in your young age. But and as a business person, I completely cannot understand the chemical aspects of your work. But my understanding is that you not only do very innovative things, but you also do it in two fields, namely the styrene topic, which is construction materials, as I understand.
Yeah.
And a drug, anti-cancer drug innovation.
Exactly.
Is it somehow familiar with each other, or which of these paths are you planning to choose for your future life?
They are similar in a way. They're used for very different ways, but they are both organic compounds. So I see my future close to organic chemistry. And also they are quite similar when it comes to like physical things I have to do to synthesize them. The machinery is pretty much the same. The reactions are similar, similar methods to see how well we have performed and how well we've managed to produce either styrene or the drugs. So yes, they are very different because in like chemical aspects of what can be made out of them, styrene is used in styrofoam. So in what we heat our homes with, right? What we put in the walls, and that's obviously very different. It's produced mass scale. But in the lab, it's not very different. So it's both of them are an opportunity to, I mean, working to synthesize both of them is an opportunity to learn what it's like in the lab. But it can be, the knowledge I gained can be used later in various compounds. And frankly, I don't know yet. I'm looking for blank spots where there is something new to invent. Currently, I focus on medicine and I focus on construction, but you can never know.
That's impressive. Thank you. And very short feedback for you because our time is almost up.
Yeah, you know, Oleg, my feedback is great to you. Be like you are and don't change.
Awesome. Thank you. That's very nice to hear.
Oleg, yes, good luck with these good ideas that you have. One thing that I can suggest is just, yes, also have a vision about the relationships and the people around you that will help you,
of course,
as your family is doing now. So good luck.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I'm really impressed by your presentation, by your person, your complex and full personality. And I also share Robert's suggestion for you. You need internal strength to be as good as you are today for your entire life. So good luck.
Thank you very much. It was lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.